Ah, hello there. We've not been here for a few days. So, do you recall that top 15 bosses list? I mean, I hope you do, it was only a few days ago. Apparently a list on boss design and nothing else was very well received, and I thank you greatly for that. But many ask the question of, what about a bosses list based on visuals? What is your list of bosses that made you say, whoa, nice graphics? Can you do a list on that? To which I say, shut up and take my content! Alrighty then. So, a list on bosses that look really nice. Sure thing, there is only one rule for this, and that's no bosses from the previous video because I don't want to make it stale for re-mentioning. However, I'll quickly list them here as honourable mentions, plus one extra. Seth and Ultimate Seth because, wow, my eyes are now burning, can someone please make that flash a bit less blinding? Nihilus because of course it would, look at it! And a separate mention as honourable is Omega Starlight from Aquus, because what a beautiful creation this boss is. It's really beautiful, especially with how those orbiting orbs look around Starlight. When I first battled this thing, I had a goofy smile the whole time, which is likely swaying my opinion, but hey, who cares, right? It's still a good amount of work in progress, I think, but if this is what it looks like now, I certainly can't wait to see the later form. Do I? What's that? Do I have some bias because this mod has a dedicated item for me? No! Of course not! Right, list time. Ah yes, I should mention before this list starts that these are in no particular order. There is no best or worst here, but they are numbered for our transition and timestamp reasons. So, with that aside, here we go! Number 5 is Empress of Light from Radiance mod. Well, I couldn't start this off without bringing up the Empress of Light rework from Radiance mod now, could I? The dev put a ton of effort into those effects here. Plus, with the background blacking out, it just makes everything else pop out so much. It looks so nice. It's just a shame that only those with the power of Toho rain dodging will have any hopes to beat this damn thing, since everything one-shots you, plus its difficulty could be marked into the unfair category. At least it is for me, because I still struggle with that blasted vacuum death ray attack. What is my life? I'm being sucked to death by Empress of Light. Wait. Forget I said that. Moving on. Number 4 goes to Astrogelodon from Catalyst. Anyone remember this thing? Well, this is them now. Damn, what a glow up. Phase 1 certainly doesn't win any awards for effects, but Phase 2 hits and you're slapped in the face with its visuals. That beautiful background, those forced arena walls. Look at them! When was the last time you saw a boss with an arena like that? Never, that's when! I have a terrible feeling the comments are about to prove me wrong here. The ending is fairly simple, but still really cool. As it lay there dying, the background darkens as meteors rain from above, ending the battle. The battle itself is really good too, and to be honest, it should have been part of the top 15 list. Its placement would likely have been in part 2. I still hope I'm pronouncing this right. Number 3 goes to Seaross from Starlight River. Ah yes, Starlight River. I think we can all agree that this mod is by far the best when it comes to high quality graphics. So much so that many computers struggle to even run the mod. That aside though, just look at it! The HD textures, the smooth animations, all those flashes, sparkles and screen shake, and just everything else. It's just so damn beautiful. Just look at all the shiny that Phase 2 has. Plus that glorious death ray doing more to the visuals than just being a bright beam. What a glorious eye candy filled battle this is. Number 2 goes to Rainbow Rod from Yi Yang's mod. Now, I've never actually battled this boss sadly, but I've most certainly seen it. Now, it's true that this dev has a lot of other bosses that are also extremely visually pleasing. However, Rainbow Rod stands out the most with all those flashy effects and the fact it syncs so well with that music. This thing flexes so damn hard with every single aspect of its battle. Even throwing in some 3D effects here and there, which it does so well in this battle. It's absolutely glorious in basically every single aspect of its battle's aesthetics. It's just so beautiful. Number 1 is Phaethon from SGA mod. Well, this one might be pretty unknown to you all, but here it is. This is one of the most visually flooded bosses I think I've ever seen. The boss, the background, the attacks, the everything. Just look at it. Then you've this little part where the background goes all starry, and add that darkening effect, making everything else really bright, just makes everything stand out so much more. But, oh, it ain't over, because this thing's desperation phase is absolutely freaking amazing! When it comes to the visual department, I don't think there's any comparison. See that? That sun ain't no sprite, you hear? That's a massive goddamn shader thing coming to melt your backside off. Hell, even this thing's death animation's good to look at. But, before we go, let's just watch this sun kill us all together. Wait, that's not a sun. It's... heaven? Wait, I'm in heaven? I finally died? Could it be true? Is this nightmare over? Oh, no such luck. Well, I couldn't talk about SGA mod without bringing this one up. This boss was under a decent level of hush-hush, with very few knowing about its existence, or even having access to it, with the only 2 people I know of being IDG and myself. Talk about having special privileges, eh? Anyway, here it is. This is False God. This boss, the arena, the background, the attacks, the effects, every single thing in this battle. The entire fight is made of shaders and whatnot. If I remember correctly, only one part of this fight is a sprite, and that's these sword projectiles. It's certainly no secret that IDG's talent with visuals is pretty much unmatched. Sad part though is SGA has pretty much ceased progression due to motivational issues with the release of 1.4. These effects are apparently a nightmare to port, and with SGA 1.3 being absolutely flooded with these things, it makes the idea of porting undesirable, meaning we may never get SGA mod in 1.4, which is truly a shame. I really want to make a mod review on SGA at some point, as the amount of stuff that's in there is incredible. But the mod itself is fairly unknown and remarked to as a meme, even though that's really far from the case. Hopefully a decent review on it from me will bring it into the light, which really it does deserve. Well, there you have it. You asked and you got, so I hope this is what you wanted. I also hope this showed you more bosses that you've never seen before and makes you want to go out and battle some for yourself. Do you want more? Well, spam away your suggestions in the comments and who knows what might happen. Anyways, see you next time.